Welcome to class 16 summary and review. Let's get right into it. As you can see, we are going to be learning about colors, clothing and colors. In this class, we had 3 questions in Numu that we answered. Okay, so the 3 questions are what you see here in English. What is this called? Then I asked, what color is it? And finally, I say, therefore, what is this? So basically, like, here's an example. If we had this red shirt, first I would say, what is this called? The student would answer in Numu, this is called a shirt. Then I would say, what color is it? The student would say, it is red, or it's red colored, it's colored red. Then I would finally ask, therefore, what is this? And the student would say, this is a red shirt. So just basically being more specific. Okay. So the first question, what is this called, is Hayu ishunani a. Hayu ishunani a. What is this called? This word hayu. Hayu is an interrogative meaning what. Okay. Ishu, we learned this many times before in different classes, means this. And finally, nani a. Nani a. Called. Called. What this called, which is what is this called. So the root of this word is ni'a, which means to call, to name, and this prefix na is a passive prefix, so it becomes called. Something is called versus calling something by its name. Something is called. So to say this is called, you would just say ishu blank nani a. This is called a blank. Ishu blank nani a. Next I ask, what color is this? Which is haurabuade. Haurabuade. What color is this? Okay, what color is it? The word how is another word that can mean what. It's an interrogative when you're asking a question. Dabuade, the root is dabua. Dabua, which refers to the appearance of something, how something looks. Okay, and this suffix at the end, du, can have a variety of meanings. One meaning is that it refers to the characteristic of something. So you're asking how something looks, right? How does it look? That's kind of what you're asking. How does this look? And when you're doing that, you're asking about the characteristic of whatever the thing is. How does this look characteristically? All right, so to say what color it is, you would have blank, which is you put the root color there, and the suffix that you see here, guidad, means colored. Something is colored something. Again, see that du at the end? That refers to that characteristic. It is characteristically colored a certain color. What color? Well, that's what you put in the blank. So for red, it is atsa, red. Atsa guidad, it's colored red. The word for black is duhu guidad, colored black. One way of saying gray is ishi guidad, colored gray. The word for white is doha guidad, colored white. Now, historically, both blue and green were the same word. There was no distinction. Buhi guidad. It is colored blue or green. But I know, like up in Pyramid Lake, they teach green would be, you drop the H, and so it's bui for green, and blue would be what you see here, buhi. Whereas up in Fort Hall, it's different. Buhi is the word that they also use for green. Buhi. Like they say, buhi de bop, which means green paper. That refers to dollar bills. Or buhi gutabidua refers to the green traffic light. So anyways, historically they were the same word, and so that is how I treat them in this class. Just either one will be buhi. That is the same for the words for yellow and orange. Historically it was the same. Oha guidad, colored yellow or green. Also, this is the word for gold. Again, I know like in Pyramid Lake, they treat yellow as oha, oha, and orange would be oa, oa. However, up in McDermott, they teach yellow is oa, oa. So again, different communities have different ways of saying both of these words. Some are the same, some are the reversed, the opposite, or some is just one word for both of them. All right, so let's kind of do some practicing. Again, if I ask, Hayu ishunani, Hayu ishunani, I'm asking, what is this called? And you answer it by Ishu kwasunani, Ishu kwasunani. This shirt is called. That means this is called a shirt. Whoops, I should have taken off that question mark at the end. Ishu kwasunani means this is called a shirt. Haurabuad, haurabuad, what color is it? Or how is it look? How is its appearance? You would say, Atsaguidad. It's colored red. Finally, that last question. Remember, uni yunahi ishu. Therefore, what is this? All together now, what is this? So we want to say now, this is a red shirt. So in order to say red shirt, first of all, we start with atsaguidad. Remember, this means colored red. But to say red shirt, you take off that suffix guidad, which means colored, right? So you're left with the root here, atsa, red. This becomes a prefix, and then you add the article of clothing. So to say red shirt, it's atsakwasu, atsakwasu, because kwasu means shirt. So atsakwasu means red shirt. So to give the full answer, this is a red shirt, you say ishu atsakwasu, ishu atsakwasu. This is a red shirt. Now, black is a bit different, because remember, black was tuhu, tuhu. But when you prefix it onto an article of clothing, that can just simply become what you see here, tukwasu, tukwasu. You kind of pronounce that u a bit longer. Tukwasu, ishu tukwasu. This is a black shirt. Ishu tukwasu. All right, let's learn the other articles of clothing. Kusa. Kusa means pants. Kusa. Tsotu'a. Tsotu'a means hat. Ishu atsak tsotu'a. Ishu atsak tsotu'a. This is a red hat. Moko. Moko means your shoes. Ishu tohamoko. Ishu tohamoko. This is a white shoe. Or socks is tasoba. Tasoba. Ishu ohata soba. This is a yellow or orange sock. The word for dress is nagui. 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 Now, one way to say purple is tokaguidad. Tokaguidad. Which basically means that it is a dark color. Okay. Word for gloves is masato. 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 Ishu ishi masato. Ishu ishi masato. This is a gray gloves. The word for pants is nati. Or not pants, belt. Nati. 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 One way of saying brown is otuguidad. 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 Ishu otuguidad nati. Or excuse me, ishu otu nati. This is a brown belt. We also learned how to say that something is spotted, like it's polka dotted. You use this suffix dagide, dagide. That means it is spotted. So buhidagide, buhidagide. It has blue spots. Or if it's white polka dots, tohadagide, tohadagide. Ishu atsanagui tohadagide. This red has white. This red dress has white spots. One way to say stripe is nabo'o. Nabo'o, that's the stripe. So a white stripe is tohannabo'o. Tohannabo'o. Or another way to refer to something that has stripes is nugodide. Nugodide. So white stripes, tohanugodide. Tohanugodide. Ishukusa tohanugodide. This pant has white stripes. Or a kitty that has gray stripes. Ishinugodida puhurayu. Ishinugodida puhurayu means the fur has white or has gray stripes. All right, that was the summary and review. So until next time, mubunidwa.